Good afternoon, I'm Matt MacNamara with Scott and Wallace. We're here today on another Tuesday for Facebook Live with Scott and Wallace. Rob and Clint are handing the reins over to me today, so you're stuck just solely with me. I wanted to first give a shout out to everybody who participated in our free frozen yogurt giveaway last week. I saw the winner was Catherine Mincy here in town and posted some pictures online. I'm glad that you got the free frozen yogurt and have already capitalized on it. So stay tuned. Randomly we like to do little fun things like that to mix it up and give away, whether it's concert tickets in the past or frozen yogurt or whatever it may be. So we always appreciate all of the individuals who participate in those and comment on the Facebook Live posts. Today what we're going to talk about is kind of when you invoke your right for workers' compensation. We have a lot of talk on here about personal injury, and when you're injured on the job, although it's a personal injury, it is a different type of law that you'd be proceeding under. Under Florida law, if you're injured during the course and scope of your employment, then your sole remedy is to go to the workers' comp system. Now, the benefit of having that system is it's a no-fault system, so you receive workers' comp benefits whether it's an accident on the job, whether your employer is negligent, anything along those lines. The downside is you're not allowed to sue your employer for injuries that you sustain, even if they are negligent and that's how you get your injury. Under Florida law for workman's compensation, if you're injured on the job, you have a duty to report to your supervisor that you were injured while you were working. What they're required to do under the law then is make a report to their workman's compensation carrier, and they will open up a claim for you. Every employer basically in the whole state of Florida is required to have workman's comp insurance and coverage. So if you're worried that, this isn't a traditional construction job or something where you get injured routinely, that doesn't matter. Every employer, even if one of our staff members here was to slip and fall down the stairs, we have workman's compensation coverage in order to provide them with benefits. Now, there are two types of benefits that you get under workman's compensation law. One is they pay for your medical treatment for as long as you need medical treatment related to the injury. The second type is what they call indemnity benefits. So if you have to miss your job because you're injured, you're not able to get out of bed, there's no light duty at your current employer, then they will pay you a percentage of your wages while you're recovering from your injury. So when you're injured on the job, step one is always to report, and then they will send you to medical providers within their workman's comp coverage and their group of doctors that they work with on a regular basis. After you report it, they will send you an informational packet that will include an accident report telling you how the whole system works. Again, the two benefits are the medical side of things and the indemnity side. And it doesn't trigger for lost wages until after a certain number of days. And as you can probably already tell going through all this, it's a very detailed statute, and the way that the law was created was made so individuals didn't have to go out and get attorneys to represent them. It's what they call self-executing. An individual theoretically could read the statutes, could read the pamphlet that you receive, and have a rough idea of how to proceed forward. However, a lot of issues can pop up while you're injured that might require you to call an attorney like us and consult with us about some of the issues you're having. Whether that's them not approving medical treatment for you, them only giving you limited medical treatment, them not sending you to the appropriate doctors or to a doctor that you don't like, them not giving you the benefits that you're entitled to, or any other number of issues that might pop up during it. And if you have those type of questions, as always, feel free to give us a call and speak to us about those issues. So the main takeaway for today is if you're injured on the job, you need to report it. Number two, like other personal injury claims, the key is to get you better and get you healthy. And if for whatever reason your employer and their carrier aren't doing that, then you call us, we'll sit down and go over everything with you and hopefully resolve the issue so you can get back 100% healthy and return to work.
Awesome. You got a fair amount of people watching right now. Tyler Gross is watching. You might know him.
Tyler, how are we doing, buddy? Well, any questions out there? Any follow-up information?
No questions right now.
All right. Well, like I said earlier, if you've got any questions ever with a claim that you're going through, feel free to give us a call. We'll take our time to go through everything with you and try to help you out. And as always, stay tuned every Tuesday at 2 p.m., roughly 2 p.m. for Scott and Wallace Live. And hopefully next week you'll be a little more diverse with the company I'll have, and it won't just be just me.
Do you want to tease them for next week? We're doing the Ask Me Anything. So basically they'll be able to submit their questions beforehand and then you guys will answer them live.
Perfect. Yeah. So everybody get online and go participate in that. However, that needs to be, I'm sure Megan will give us a good rundown and go submit your questions, have them asked to us. We'll give you fun, honest answers. It can be a legal question. It can be a personal question. Anything that you're in the mood to ask, we'll be here to answer anything for you. All right?
I say have a good week.
Have a good week. Wasn't done yet. See ya.